If your toilet is constantly dripping water into the bowl, the cistern may be slowly overfilling. You can sometimes even hear water quietly running inside the tank. I've already removed the cistern cover by unscrewing the screws and unclipping the lid so we can see what's going on. First, let's confirm the problem. Turn off the water supply to the toilet and wait a moment. If the dripping continues, the issue is the flush valve at the bottom of the tank. But if the dripping stops, it means the fill valve was overfilling the cistern, sending excess water into the bowl. In my case, the dripping stopped once the water supply was off, so the fix is to replace the fill valve. I'm using a Geberit Type 383 universal filling valve, which fits many Geberit surface-mounted cisterns. Inside the box, you get a few extra parts and adapters, but no extra gaskets. The online manual is actually very useful. It shows how to install it depending on which Geberit cistern you have and which extra parts you may need. Now, for the replacement. First, close the water supply, then empty the tank. Next, remove the flush release mechanism by lifting it upward. That gives you enough space to unclip the metal hose and then unscrew it. Be careful here, especially with older plastic parts. Use a wrench and a pipe wrench to disconnect the hose from the old fill valve. There may be a loose gasket inside, so watch out. On mine, the gasket was actually still attached to the old fill valve, so I had to move that part over to the new one, together with a blue adapter piece that came in the box. Once that's sorted, install the new fill valve in the cistern, reconnect the hose, and put the other parts back in place. Turn the water back on, let the tank fill, and check that the water now stops at the correct level without overflowing into the bowl. And that's it. The cistern should now fill normally without leaking into the bowl.